After you've imported your content, you can use any of the built-in tools to modify, edit, or revise your content. Let's take a moment to understand the Notebook user interface. The floating action button lets you add a new page, interactive components such as assessments, collaboration activities, or a graphing calculator, or media such as thumbnails or videos into your notebook. We'll cover these components in separate videos. Thumbnails of your pages appear on the left, and you can switch pages by simply tapping the thumbnail of the page you would like to go to. You can also advance pages by swiping from the right and going backwards by swiping from the left. You can reorder pages by tapping and holding a thumbnail until it moves slightly, and then dragging it to its new position. To select and reorder multiple pages, tap and hold a thumbnail until it moves, and then release it to enter the thumbnail selection mode. Then tap to select multiple thumbnails. You can delete the selected pages by clicking the trash icon on the selection toolbar. To reposition the selected pages, tap and hold the selection toolbar until it moves close and then drag the thumbnails to their new position. You can annotate or edit your notebooks using one of the several tools on the top toolbar. Tap to select the pen tool. Tap again to bring up the properties window and set properties for that tool, such as thickness, color, or opacity. The quick access colors are a great way for you to set your most frequently used pen colors. Tap a color to bring up the properties window and then set it to your preferred color. You can now change the color of your pen by simply tapping the quick access color that you would like to switch to. You can select, move, resize, or change the properties of a different object on a page. First, enter the selection mode by tapping the select icon on the toolbar. Then, tap on an object to select it. Tap the Properties icon to view and change its properties. You can lock an object so that you don't accidentally erase it or change its position. Click and drag to change the object's position, and use the drag handle to resize the object and the rotation handle to change its rotation. To deselect an object, simply tap outside the selection rectangle. You can group multiple objects so they move together and maintain their relative positions. Switch to multi-select mode. Then, drag to select the objects you would like to group. Tap Group. Now the objects will remain together and behave as a single object. Exit Multiple Select Mode. Use the Undo and Redo buttons on the top right corner to quickly revert any changes or redo your last action. Tap and hold or use right-click to bring up the context menu for the page. You have options to copy or delete the page, clear any annotations or objects, and format the page background. There are multiple options for setting the page background. The most common are to change the default color or set a picture. If you're teaching math, you have options to set the background to match our Cartesian, polar, or isometric graph. Finally, you can set the page to resemble writing on actual paper. Before we end, I'd like to draw your attention to several other options that are available in notebooks. Tap More Options to access commands to publish your notebook to a course, share it on the web, or use it in a clip. You can also enter full screen mode to maximize the display area on your device. We hope you find this video helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us in case you have any questions or face issues.